Have you ever wondered if your body is trying to send you a message? A quiet signal you might be missing? Well, today we're diving into exactly that. We're talking about prediabetes, a condition that often shows up without any big, obvious signs. And you'll see how the small choices we make every single day are absolutely key to our long-term metabolic health.
And that's really the heart of it, isn't it? This isn't something that happens overnight with dramatic symptoms. Nope. It's a slow, quiet process. For years, your body could be dropping subtle hints that are just so easy to brush off. So today, we're going to learn how to read those signals. So here's our game plan. First, we'll talk about why this silent warning is so important. Then, we're going to peek under the hood at your body's sugar switch. After that, we'll uncover the hidden daily habits that can mess with it, look at some simple ways to rewrite your routine, and finally, map out your best path forward. All right, let's jump right into Section 1, the silent warning. Now, the most important thing to get straight is that prediabetes is not some kind of final verdict. Not at all. You should think of it more like a crucial heads-up, a really valuable chance to make some changes before things get more serious. Just think about a typical morning for a second. You grab a quick breakfast, maybe deal with a stressful commute. You need that coffee to get going, right? Well, those little things aren't just parts of your day. They are sending direct messages to your entire metabolic system. And for so many of us, these seemingly innocent rituals are actually setting the stage for higher blood sugar for the rest of the day. So how does our body actually handle all this sugar and energy? Well, it's this incredible, delicate balancing act. And really understanding the system is the first step to being able to support it. So let's break down the surprisingly simple science behind what I like to call your body's sugar switch. The key phrase to know here is insulin resistance. It sounds complicated, but it's not. Just imagine insulin is a key, and your body's cells are little locks. So normally, that key fits perfectly, right? It opens the door, and sugar, or glucose, gets in to be used for energy. But with insulin resistance, it's like that lock gets a little rusty. The key doesn't turn as smoothly, and it gets way harder for sugar to get out of your blood and into the cells where it's actually needed. And when you look at it this way, you can see how beautifully simple the system is supposed to be. You eat food, your body breaks it down into glucose, your pancreas sends out those insulin keys, and boom, the keys unlock your cells for fuel. It's a perfect energy delivery system. The trouble starts when this beautifully smooth process gets interrupted, day after day. And that constant disruption brings us right to our next section, unseen daily triggers. So if insulin resistance is the outcome, what are the things causing it? It's time to play detective and pinpoint the hidden culprits in our day-to-day lives that are messing with this system. Now, as we go through these, I want you to just kind of reflect on your own routine. What are those small, repetitive things you do every day? Because honestly, that's almost always where the answers are hiding. And this list right here, it really paints a picture, doesn't it? Look at chronic stress. That pumps out cortisol, a hormone that can literally flood your blood with sugar. Or poor sleep. That can make your cells way less responsive to insulin. Now, you combine that with a diet full of processed foods and not moving around much, and you've basically created the perfect storm for metabolic chaos. Let's get even more real with this. Think about breakfast. A bowl of sugary cereal can send your blood sugar on a wild roller coaster, a massive spike that forces your pancreas into overdrive, followed by that awful energy crash. Now compare that to something like oatmeal with nuts. The fiber and healthy fats give you this slow, steady, stable release of energy, which is exactly what your body loves. Okay, so knowing all the triggers is one thing, but doing something about them, that's where the real power is. And that's exactly what this next section is all about. Practical, totally doable habits you can start building to rewrite your routine and really support your metabolic health. And the best part? It doesn't have to be some massive, painful overhaul. Seriously, small swaps can make a huge difference over time. Instead of white bread, why not try a 100% whole wheat version for that extra fiber? Swap out that sugary soda for some sparkling water with a little lemon. These little choices just ease the sugar burden on your system. So here's how you can redesign your morning so it's working for you, not against you. Start with a glass of water to get hydrated. Build a breakfast that has protein and fiber in it to keep your blood sugar steady. And a short 10-minute walk after you eat. That little walk actually helps your muscles start using up that glucose right away. Now, let's just touch on a few common habits that, let's be honest, a lot of us do without even thinking. Skipping breakfast can sometimes set you up to overeat later. Those late-night sugary snacks can really mess with your blood sugar while you're trying to sleep, and sitting for hours at a time, that's a huge one. It keeps your muscles from doing their job of pulling sugar out of your blood. This isn't about feeling guilty, it's just about seeing opportunities to change things up. And that brings us to our final section, your path forward. We have covered a lot of ground, so let's boil it all down to the most important takeaways and figure out what your very first step can be.
Okay, so here are the big 4 things to remember. Number 1, awareness is your superpower because this whole thing is often silent. Number 2, the problem underneath is usually insulin resistance. 3, your daily habits, how you eat, sleep, move, and handle stress, are incredibly powerful. And finally, the best point of all, small, consistent changes are what really move the needle.
So, as we wrap this up, I want to leave you with this question. Don't feel like you have to change your entire life tomorrow. Just think about one thing. Maybe it's swapping your soda for water. Maybe it's that 10-minute walk after lunch. What one small change will you start today?
And finally, just a very quick but important reminder, this explainer was created for educational purposes only. It is not a substitute for professional medical advice. Please always talk to a qualified healthcare professional for your own personal health needs.